Welcome back to Eco Insights, Episode 2, Part 4, our final and closing part. Just a few quick words to wrap up all of our discussion that we've had with our friends from Live Oak Bank and Cross River and our team at EcoEngineers. I think I'd just maybe like to close this Eco Insights out with maybe a couple of closing comments from Aaron and Max in terms of, you know, your official or your unofficial outlook for the rest of 2020.
I think it's optimistic. I think the world has changed a bit and we're learning a lot. It's constantly in motion. But again, I think, you know, there's still some underlying fundamentals that aren't going to change. Consumption of goods and resources and production of waste, demand for energy. And that's ultimately what drives our business. And I think we're going to continue to see it evolve like any market, but there's very much a place for this. I think we're at a really interesting inflection point in terms of our country's perception of the importance of waste management and our energy supply. So I think coming out of this, you know, short-term crisis, there will be a lot of opportunity. So we all just have to be careful and support each other.
Excellent. Thanks, Max. Aaron?
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of suffering out there, and I don't want to make light of that. It's horrible what's happening to a lot of people and families and businesses. But, you know, everybody's going to need to be a little bit stoic here and find the silver lining in what's happening. There were a lot of industrial and commercial systems in our country and around the world that were not sustainable. The planet was not going to survive if they stayed in that form. Many of them very linear, that were creating a lot of waste. And so in this fractured economic model that we're all putting back together, there's tremendous opportunity to create more sustainable, profitable solutions. And a lot of the corporates out there are finding them and taking the time now. Many people working from home who have a bit more time to be mindful are thinking a bit more about how to implement those solutions for their businesses and their companies. And, you know, I think over time, as people realize we are going to make it through this and we are going to come out, we're all going to be outside again, hanging out with each other, that they're going to start focusing on the positive, and there will be tremendous uptick in capital flowing into the sector, and also the profitability of those initiatives, which will really start to swing the pendulum.
Okay. Well, that was a great discussion, everyone. Thanks so much. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Max. Thanks, Jim, Natasha, Karen, Brad, Roxby, for all your great questions.